Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Todd Kozak, and we welcome you here at Ice Fun Arena, where WMPQPL will be taking on the visiting Governor Livingston hockey team. WMPQPL is coming in this game with a 6-4-0 overall record, coming off an unfortunate 4-2 loss against Livingston. And for Governor Livingston, they're coming in this game with a 3-5-0 record, and for them, they are coming off also a loss, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check that out. No, they're actually coming off a win. It was a 2-0 shot win against Summit. So, Governor Livingston, even though they're 3-5, they always start slow, but of course, always climb their way back into it. At the end of the season, again, they were in the same spot as WMPQPL. They made it to the sectional finals for the Southern bracket of the co-op, lost to Marlboro, and for WMPQPL, lost to, of course, KJS. So both teams, went just as far in each respective bracket. So it's going to be a good matchup. Let's get into your starting goaltender for this game. And that is going to be number 27, Matt Montina, coming in this game 6-4-0 on the season with a .907 save percentage, averaging 35.9 saves a game with a goals against average of 3.7 and 1 shutout. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to your friends and family who can subscribe as we try to reach that goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the 25-26 sports season. This stream is also brought to you by our official sponsors, Bulbet.com and TopWaterBrowsers.com. Be sure to also check out the TJK shop. Link in the description below. It is TJK152.com/shop. Also, be sure to follow our socials. We are available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. And for more information on TJK Network, go to TJK152.com/network. And of course, our shop link again, TJK152.com/shop. Again, all these links are in the description below. And unfortunately, since we can't broadcast a nice fault, be sure to follow at WMPQPL Report on Instagram for more information on the hockey team. So anyways, the national anthem and lineups momentarily, if we do have them. This is a nice fall classic matchup once again. So a neutral announcer is in the box compared to our normal one, even though we're the designated home team. So we'll see. But anyways, my name is Todd Kostak. We welcome you for tuning in. Starting goaltender for Governor Livingston, I believe, is going to be number 18, and that is Jason Washtel.
And Livingston. Players, please line up on the blue line, remove your cap, and rise for the national anthem.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the opening draw momentarily here on TJK Network Radio. And again, we'll be recording this game, and that will come out within 1 to 2 days. Overnight is our quickest ETA we can give you. Once again, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's completely free and helps us out a ton. So here we are as we get ready for our opening face-off. As both teams get ready here, there was no starting lineups announced, but WMPQPL will be starting their first line. It'll be Joe Bearcare at center, Timmy Ritchie at right wing, or actually it looks like it'll be Timmy Ritchie at left wing, Max D at right wing. And here we go. Big hit off the draw by Max D as WMPQPL gets a loose puck here, but it's turned over to Governor Livingston. They'll dump it in. Your first defensive pairing will be, or starting pairing, I should say, as well, will be Braden Klein and Kyle Lappy. As this one is brought in here. Shot here by WMPQPL. This one's brought away. As Governor Livingston has it in their own zone here. And this one's out now in the neutral zone as Governor Livingston brings it in here and looks to set up here to get a shot opportunity, but they're going to send this one across here. So puck will be behind the net of Matt Montina, and this puck is here at the corner. Governor Livingston looking to keep it in here as they bring this one around back behind the net again. This one's now brought to the side here at the point. Shot here, deflected, and a save made by Matt Montina. Good chance there for Governor Livingston, looking to get things started here. And we'll have a defensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. And it's going to be won by WMPQPL as they look to get this puck out here. And they do. As this one's brought back in by Governor Livingston. And now Sam D. Roberta is bringing this one in for WMPQPL as he skates this one through the neutral zone. Bringing this one around behind the net here. Shot here from the side and a save made by Jason Washtel. So an offensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. As this one's brought around here to the side. Sandy Burst looking to keep it in, but Governor Livingston able to get it out here on a bit of a battle. Braden Klein within his own zone at the corner brings this one around the boards to the side, but Governor Livingston able to hold it in. But WMPQPL will just pick up the free puck in front of the net of Matt Montina. Braden Klein will bank it off the boards to Jack Stryance. Now back to Klein here. Tries to ricochet off the glass to get it out, but it's kept in at the blue line by Governor Livingston. as they bring this one around the net. You look to set up something in front, but Governor Livingston not able to get anything as they hold it in. Battle here at the corner. Governor Livingston not able to set up there. This one is whacked out of the zone here, and it will be a WMPQPL icing. The faceoff will come back in their own end again. So face off won by Governor Livingston as they keep it in here and bring it behind the net of Matt Montina as this one pops loose in front here. And now Timmy Ritchie bringing this one in here. And now Joe Arcaro with a try, but he can't get a shot off there. Michael Watt holds it in at the blue line. Gets the pass to Timmy Ritchie. He's just going to dump this one in here. Puck right there on the side there near the corner. Michael Watt able to keep it in here. Tries to get the pass to Max C, but not able to hold it in. Now Governor Livingston looking to generate a chance here as they try to get a pass there, but it's broken up by Timmy Ritchie. Kyle Laffey with it. He's just going to dump this one in using the boards. And we're going to have a whistle here as Governor Livingston touches the puck. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game coming up. It'll go to Governor Livingston, so WMPQPL gets the first power play coming up here. It'll be on Owen Cook. He's going to get 2 minutes for interference. So WMPQPL looking to cash in here. Their special teams has been the highlight, but it's more of their PK as their power play has shown 50-50 here. Hopefully they're able to cash in on this one. Joe Barcaro not able to hold that one in as this one gets out. So Timmy Ritchie here in the neutral zone looking to set up here. And this one's taken here by Governor Livingston. They'll use that chance to clear it. WMPQPL holding this one behind the net of Matt Montina. They'll look to set up here as Joe Barcaro gets it out to Timmy Ritchie. And now sent across here to Joe Barcaro as he enters in. And we got a whistle here. WMPQPL enters offside. So we'll have a draw coming up here. That's going to be at the blue line outside of the Governor Livingston zone. A minute and 30 to go here on this man advantage. Face off won by WMPQPL as Joe Barcaro dumps it in, but Governor Livingston gets it and clears it out to the neutral zone. And this puck was loose there as Jack Murphy plays it back to Timmy Ritchie. Timmy Ritchie making a move as he brings it in as he sets up here for WMPQPL on the special teams. Governor Livingston tries to clear it, and they're not able to on the first try, but second try, they get one here, and there's a potential breakaway here, and a shot, and they score. Governor Livingston strikes first, short-handed, as they take a 1-0 lead. Fortunate sequence of events here as WMPQPL again struggles here in the power play set up, and they give up a short-handed goal here. Partial breakaway there. Jack Murphy was able to get back in time. It was right beside him. And Governor Livingston gets on the board first. WMPQPL still has the power play. 57 seconds to be exact. We'll see what they can work with here. The goal is going to go to Alex Novotny. And the assists will be to, or the one assist actually will be to Charlie Zarenko. So WMPQPL now looking to tie this game up here. They're actually 0-2, if I'm not mistaken, when they give up the first goal, so they're going to have to figure something out here. Timmy Ritchie with it here inside his own zone as he brings it around the net, Matt Montina. Shots on goal, even at 2 for each team. Max D bringing it in here. Sets it up to Timmy Ritchie. 18 seconds to go on the man advantage. And now Joe Barcaro here with it at the point with a shot. And they score! Power play goal for WMPQPL. They tie it up at 1 here, and they're right back in this game here as they respond after giving up that shorthanded goal. So we have an even hockey game here. Joe Barcaro took that nice shot there from the point. I'm not sure if that was deflected. We'll have to see. But as of right now, it may be Joe Barcaro. We'll wait for the official score to come up here. But WPQPL cashes in on the power play as they're able to respond after giving up that shorthanded goal here. Chris Cortal not able to hold on to that one there as this one comes out in the neutral zone again. Puck brought around to the corner here as this one makes its way out to center ice. Puck here behind the net here. Inside WPQPL's own zone here. Puck loose here for Governor Livingston, looking to set up something there, but a bunch of sticks in the way prevents that from happening. But Governor Livingston able to hold it in here still. As this puck continues to take some funny bounces here. As a shot right here by Governor Livingston makes it to Matt Montina as he makes the save. Another shot right there in front of the net. Matt Montina will have to pad that one away. As this one is cleared out here in the neutral zone. Jake Vandenberg able to intercept that puck there, bring it to the side. He's got 2 Governor Livingston players on him, and they're able to snatch it from him. Shot here, it's going to go wide the net. Puck loose there. This one's knocked away here. Governor Livingston able to prevent a Timorici breakaway as they're able to get back in time. But Governor Livingston bringing this one back in with a move. And a shot right there is going to go up and out of play. So unfortunately, looks like there's been no person designated for the goal here. I believe it was Joe Baracaro. I'm not sure if it was deflected, but it didn't look like it. So I believe Joe Baracaro was the first one here to get the WMPQPL goal. As this one comes out here to the neutral zone. Timmy Ritchie looking to bring this one in here. Puck inside of Governor Livingston's own zone. But Governor Livingston gets it here. And they'll take this one out here and skate this one through the neutral zone into WMPQPL's own defensive zone here. But this puck is broken up here as it's swiped away in front of the net of Malantina. And this puck will make its way all the way into Governor Livingston's zone. And it will be an icing, shockingly. That puck did slow down a lot. So, regardless, defensive zone draw coming up here. And this puck comes out to the neutral zone. Joe Barcaro bringing this one in. Puck here behind the net of Jason Washtel. But Governor Livingston finds it here, and they're able to clear it out here back into the neutral zone here. As WMPQPL finds it again, they'll dump it back in. But Governor Livingston's back on it again. They're going to set up on a potential breakaway, but WMPQPL gets back in time there. As Governor Livingston with a shot here as they enter in, and a save made by Matt Montina. Governor Livingston will just dump this one in here from center ice. WMPQPL with it behind their own net here as they knock this one here to the corner. Governor Livingston picks up on that loose puck as they send it in here behind the net of Matt Montina. And this one will make its way out here as it's banked off the boards here. And now Governor Livingston bringing it back in here. That was number 11, Gavin Moskowitz, who was skating that one in here as this puck winds up here on the side where Gavin Moskowitz will send this one here to the corner, but WMPQPL gets on it. They're able to clear it away. One of the WMPQPL players loses their edge there and footing. And Governor Livingston brings this one in. It'll take a shot there. It'll send it wide. As this puck makes its way back out here to the neutral zone, as WMPQPL will have to get back in their own defensive zone, as Governor Livingston will dump this back in. Puck out here at center ice. Governor Livingston back on it here. And the shot right there is blocked, as that one doesn't make it to the net, as this one makes its way back out to center ice. Governor Livingston will dump it in again. Matt Montina gets out and goes behind his net to settle it there. And as WMPQPL continues to find a way to get this one out of their own zone, Stephen Jancarelli there, right at the blue line, able to deflect that one out. But Governor Livingston again is just going to send this one right back in. And Michael Watt with it behind the net for WMPQPL, as this one's cleared away, but it's going to be another ice in here, so another defensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Shots on goal here. It is 5-3 in favor of Governor Livingston, but it's a tie game at 1-1. Governor Livingston scored a shorthanded goal, and on that same WMPQPL power play, they're able to respond and tie the game up at 1. And this puck came loose here. I'm not sure what Jason Watchhill was trying to do there. He looks like he wanted to cover it, but then he wanted to play it. But they blew the whistle when he was going to play it. But a near careless play there by the Governor Livingston goaltender, Jason Watchhill. Nearly could have turned it over there if that play stayed alive. But it'll be an offensive zone draw coming up for WMPQPL. But Governor Livingston's going to win this draw, and they'll get it out over the blue line here. Max D knocked down there, but that puck pops loose to Joe Barquero as he brings this one in here for WMPQPL. Puck knocked up high. It's going to make its way into the benches here. We'll see where the faceoffs will happen. Looks like it's going to be in Governor Livingston's own zone. So an offensive zone draw once again here for WMPQPL. Puck here behind the net here. Inside WMPQPL's own zone here. Chance here in front of the net here for Governor Livingston, but they're not able to get a shot off here. They'll try to set up again, but Governor Livingston's pressured there. They'll have to bring this one to the side, and this puck will make its way to the corner. Behind the net of Matt Montina. This one pops in front here, and WMPQPL is able to get their sticks on it and get the clear. And it will be another icing on WMPQPL, so the faceoff will come back into their own end. Face-off won by Governor Livingston inside of WMPQPL's own zone here with a shot. Saved there by Matt Montina. The rebound goes wide. Governor Livingston able to hold this one in here. They look to set up once again here. Now for here at the side. This one eventually makes its way out here. But Governor Livingston on it again here as they bring it in. But this puck is loose here. Timmy Ritchie having trouble with it here. And Max D is knocked down there. No penalty. Max D getting a little frustrated as he delivers a couple cheap shots to Gavin Moskowitz. WMPQPL within their own ends here. Kyle Laffey on it. Kyle Laffey will try to send this one in here, but Governor Livingston gets on it here inside their own zone. Looking to take this one out here. Yes, WMPQPL try to hold it in there at the blue line, but it was out, so they'll have to tag back up and re-enter. Governor Livingston, though, has it in their own zone. WMPQPL looking for a turnover, but they won't get one as this one's out in the neutral zone. WMPQPL will get it back and dump it in. Joe Barquero with a try from a turnover there, and he sends it wide. Michael Watt there, banks off the boards. And Max D gets it to Joe Barricaro. Joe Barricaro, the shot from the side. And a save made by Jason Washtill. Puck out here in the neutral zone as Governor Livingston brings this one back in here. WMPQPL trying to battle it here at the sides. And a shot here right by the blue line and a glove save by Matt Montina. So we'll pull up a couple stats here. So WMPQPL is 0-2-0 when they give up the first goal. It's currently tied at 1. Could WMPQPL break that little curse, you can say, or just get their first win coming from behind after giving up the first goal? Again, currently tied. We'll find out. Foul 4 inside WMPQPL's own D zone here. And it's Governor Livingston get the shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound is loose. And Matt Montina, I believe, found that one there. That one was just bouncing around there. But what a good save there by Matt Montina. That puck was loose and it just was bouncing around where he couldn't find it. He was doing snow angels and he was able to cover it up there. WMPQPL needs to get going here. As he needs to set something up here as Joe Barricaro not able to get that pass there from Timmy Ritchie. Shot here, and they score! A weird bounce there, and WMPQPL capitalizes, and it's 2-1. It is Max D with the goal as he makes it 2-1. We have to take a look at that one. That one was a strange one there. You can see the shot there from the side. Yeah, it looked like it was maybe deflected. I'm not particularly sure, but regardless, it's a goal. WMPQPL, with less than a minute to go, 57.7 exactly on the clock, they're able to make it a 2-1 game. As Governor Livingston has been putting on pressure here in this first period. Puck here at the corner. WMPQPL with 42 seconds to go here, looking to enter the first intermission up by 1. As Timmy Ritchie gets this one out here. Timmy Ritchie bringing it in here for WMPQPL, and this puck knocks its way loose. And now Governor Livingston bringing it in here. Governor Livingston tried to get a shot off there, but it's broken up. Foul for here at the side. But this puck comes loose again. WMPQPL will just knock it to the corner here with 12 seconds to go. Governor Livingston, though, still holding it in here. So still loads of pressure here with 3 seconds to go here. Shot right here. And that one is blocked. And the buzzer will sound. And WMPQPL will enter the first intermission up by a score of 2-1. But Governor Livingston has been red hot here when it comes to offensive zone time and the shots department as they outshoot WMPQPL 12-6. So Governor Livingston struck first on a shorthanded goal, but then on that same WMPQPL power play, they were able to respond and tie it up by 1. And then, of course, in the final minute, Max D gets a nice bounce or rebound. I couldn't tell what it was. We'll take a look here in this intermission in more detail. But he makes it a 2-1 game regardless of what type of goal it was. And the first goal, I believe, was Joe Barricaro. Looks like let's see if they'll correct this. No, it's still blank. So unfortunately, we don't know what it is. But I believe it was Joe Barricaro. And it looks like they're fixing it right now on this power play goal. So it looks like we just got that information here. So it's actually going to be Max D who got that power play goal. So yes, it was a deflection from Joe Barricaro's shot. So Max D has 2 goals in this game. The first goal there was, of course, by Max D. Then the assists for it were Joe Barcaro with that shot, and then Timmy Ritchie with that pass prior to the shot. And then, of course, Max D with the second goal on another deflection. The assists on that one are Timmy Ritchie and Joe Barcaro. So that's the information there. And it looks like we're getting an adjustment with the shots on goal. So it's going to be 15 for Governor Livingston and 8 for WMPQPL. So that is your corrected stats there as they adjusted it here in this intermission. But anyways, my name is Tarkazak here on TJK Network at Icefall for the Icefall Classic as well with WMPQPL taking on Governor Livingston. We will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the second period coming up momentarily. So, WPQPL currently leads by 1 goal with a score of 2-1. Both goals scored by Max D as we got that correction. Joe Barkel's first shot there, which was on the power play, was deflected by Max D for that tying goal for WMPQPL. And then Max D got another deflection on the second try. Or actually, not second try, second goal. So Max D has both goals in this 2-1 game right now, and the shots on goal were altered. It's 15-8 in favor of Governor Livingston. So here we are as we get ready for the center ice face-off. And here we go. Here in the second period. WMPQPL up 2-1 here. Joe Barricaro on it in his own zone here. This one's kicked away to the side here. Timmy Ritchie trying to battle for it. And this one pops its way back to Kyle Lappy. Tries to get it over to Max D. But this puck is taken back here by Governor Livingston. As WMPQPL has to get back in their own D zone here. As Governor Livingston brings it in. But WMPQPL has it in their own zone. They'll bring this one around here. And now Governor Livingston will pick up on it here. Chance there in front of the net for Governor Livingston. But that pass right there was a little too far, looks like, and it made its way to the side. And the puck will make its way up and out of play from a board battle there at the corner. So a defensive zone draw here for WMPQPL coming up. And it's won by WMPQPL. Kyle Lappy there battling there at the corner inside his own zone. Now Governor Livingston able to win that battle there with a chance in front of the net. And that one doesn't go. Montina was able to get the pads out there and make the save, but Governor Livingston is putting on the pressure here as they hunt for a tying goal. Timmy Ritchie bringing this one in here for WMPQPL. We got a whistle. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it's just an offsides for WMPQPLs as they entered in offsides. So we're going to have a face-off here right at the blue line outside of Governor Livingston's own zone as the face-off is won by Governor Livingston. As WMPQPL has in their own D zone here. Sam D. Reverse on it, banking it off the boards out to Jack Murphy. And now Stephen Giancarelli bringing it in here, but he is crunched there on the boards there at the side. Loses the puck there. WMPQPL trying to find it here. But it's knocked away loose here as Governor Livingston will dump this one in from the neutral zone. Puck here behind the net. Inside of WMPQPL's own zone here. Governor Livingston gets it to the corner there and a chance there in front of the net, but the shot there was fanned on as it made its way wide. But a lot of good, dangerous chances here for Governor Livingston. Puck here at the corner. Shot there from the side there. It's going to go wide of the net by Governor Livingston. Battle for it here at the boards side, and WMPQPL will get the clear, but they're going to get a defensive zone draw coming up as they ice this puck here. Puck here behind the net. As this one makes its way out to Max D in the neutral zone as this one is sent in here. Puck loose there at the side. Timmy Ritchie trying to fish for that one there. But Governor Livingston gets on it as they skate this one out here. One-on-one here. WMPQPL able to break it up. That was Braden Klein with a great play there. And now Joe Barricaro bringing it in here with a shot and a save made by Jason Wachtel. Good chance there for WMPQPL, but the Governor Livingston goaltender able to hold down the fort. Jason Wachtel is a very good goaltender. He's coming to this game with a 910 save percentage for the sophomore. So he's got some pretty good numbers. And now Montina is coming in with a 907. So both very good goaltenders in this matchup. Now Montina has faced 16 shots and now 17 as Governor Livingston gets one here and he makes another save. So Matt Montina with 16 saves on 17 shots. Governor Livingston's goaltender Jason Wachtel 7 saves on 9 shots. Face-off won by Governor Livingston. As this puck makes its way to the other side here. And now at the corner as WMPQPL wraps this one around to the other side. But Governor Livingston will bring this one behind the net of Matt Montina and set up here at the point. And now a chance here for Governor Livingston with a shot. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound loose. And they score. Governor Livingston will tie the game up at 2. A pretty rebound there. Let's take a look at this replay here so you can see the battle in front of the net there. Matt Montina could not find the rebound. And the goal is going to go to Charlie Zirenko. So Zirenko gets the goal here for Governor Livingston to make it 2-2. Tie game here. WMPQPL needs to get their offense going here as they're being outshot 21-9, but it is a tie game regardless. So WMPQPL will look to find a chance here to maybe try to break it again and make it a 3-2 game. Governor Livingston with another try here. This one's going to go up and out of play. Even though Governor Livingston is 3-5-0, again, they always start their season slow, just like last year, and they made it all the way to the co-op state sectional final for the South, just like WMPQPL did. They had a very slow season until they turned it up in the end and made it to the co-op sectional final for the North. So Governor Livingston is still a pretty good team, and on top of that, they also play a very tough schedule. Kyle Lappy with it here in the neutral zone. He'll dump it in here. This one banks off the glass. Kept in there by WMPQPL. Shot right there. It's just going to be blocked and wait to the side here. Puck battle here at the corner. And Max D has it, but Governor Livingston steals it back as they clear this one away. 2-on-2 here as Governor Livingston brings it in. Shot right there is blocked by a stick. It goes wide here and makes its way to the corner, but Governor Livingston holds it in here. Shot right there, blockered away by Matt Montina. The rebound goes wide. And Governor Livingston able to keep this one in here as WMPQPL is not able to clear it. Shot again there at the points by the blue one. It's going to go wide here. And finally, WMPQPL will get this puck out. Governor Livingston's just going to knock it right back in. Kyle Abbey with it behind the net of Matt Montina. Gets it out here to Max D. And now Timmy Ritchie with a breakaway opportunity. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. Save made by Jason Washtel. Timmy Ritchie a chance here. And a big hit by Joe Carroll. But that's going to be a penalty coming up on WMPQPL. So now trouble coming up here as WMPQPL is going to have to come up big here on the PK as Governor Livingston is going to get their first power play. WMPQPL's PK has been the highlight in this recent good stretch, and it's going to need to come up big here as Joe Carroll gets 2 minutes for interference. So Governor Livingston wins the faceoff here as they set up here on the man advantage. Puck here at the corner here. WMPQPL trying to pressure here the puck. Shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound loose, but he finds it. So the faceoff will remain in the D zone here for WMPQPL. Face-off battle for here, and Governor Livingston comes up on top here as they hold it in. Governor Livingston with it behind the net, set up a chance in front, and this one squeaks its way in. They score here on the power play. And Governor Livingston will take the lead here at 3-2. Unfortunate sequence of events there. Joe Barricaro takes a penalty there, and they couldn't come up big on the PK as Governor Livingston trails 3-2. Face-off won by Governor Livingston as they bring it in here. The goal is going to be by Luke Grizib, and the assists will go to Alec Novotny and Charlie Zarinko. As Governor Livingston holds inside of WMPQPL zone here, as this puck makes its way to the corner. Puck loose there. Governor Livingston holds it in as they continue here to pressure. As this one will go out of play as it's banked off the glass, it looks like. Yes, it got out of play completely, actually. So face-off coming up inside of D zone once again. Puck here in the corner off the face-off. Governor Livingston holds on to it. They set up once again. Puck here to the side. It pops loose, and this one makes its way out. As WQPL looks at pressure here, and now we got a 2-on-1. Try to get a pass here to Jack Murphy, but he's not able to get to that one. And this puck will make its way out as Governor Livingston clears the way. No icing. Pass out here to Jack Murphy as Jack Murphy brings it in. Puck here behind the net. Governor Livingston steals it there for a second, but Timmy Ritchie finds it again here at the corner, but crunched. Puck here behind the net. Timmy Ritchie finds it again. Timmy Ritchie out to Jack Stryance. Jack Stryance will just dump this one in behind the net here. Puck here at the corner. Timmy Ritchie on it again here. Chance here in front for Jack Murphy, but he couldn't get the shot off. Another try, and we got a whistle here. It was the net being dislodged here. It was Jason Washall's net. It was partially knocked away, loose, so no penalty or nothing special there. It would just be another offensive zone draw coming up here. A big one here for WMPQPL as they start to get some pressure going here with 7:14 to go in the second period. Foul forward off the draw here. Puck behind the net of Watchhill. Governor Livingston has it. As this one makes its way out here. And now Max D with a year. As this one is dumped in here. Puck here at the side. Governor Livingston trying to clear it out. And they do get it over the blue line. Now Governor Livingston bringing this one in here. But WQPL has it in their own zone. And this one is going to go out of play. Face off here, brought to the side. Shot here from the side, and Matt Montina makes a save. So defensive zone draw coming up here. Shot here. This one is blocked by the stick of Max D. Foul forward here at the side. It's puck to the corner inside WMPQPL's D zone here. Foul here at the opposite corner. Governor Livingston finds it. They bring this one around the net. Montina to the other side again. And Governor Livingston not able to keep it in here. Oh, actually, they'll rule it as onside still. Thought that one popped out, but no. So Governor Livingston keeps the pressure going here. Yes, this one's around here. Setting up here at the blue line. Puck battle here still. Puck loose in front of the net. And WMPQ finds it, and they get the clear. This one will slow down. And not, ooh. Ian Ison still. So, nice in here on WQPL. So they'll get the change they needed because, again, remember, high school, if you ice the puck, you can change. Quickest way to get a line change here. So fresh legs will come on the ice. Puck out here to Timmy Ritchie as he brings it in here for WMPQPL. Puck out here at center ice. Governor Livingston looking to skate this one in here. But this puck is turned over here to Joe Barquero, but he loses his footing there. And a shot right there by Governor Livingston, and Matt Montino will make the glove save. Battle for it off the draw here. Puck loose in front of the net, Matt Montina. And this one's knocked away, but Governor Livingston keeps it in there right by the blue line. Joe Barquero able to clear this one out to the neutral zone. As this one's dumped in here by Governor Livingston, Matt Montina settles it there behind the net. It's Kyle Lappy who holds on to it, and then he'll eventually bank it off the corner to clear it out. Battle for it here in the neutral zone. Puck taking some funny bounces there. Kyle Lappy with a nice backhand pass over across to Timmy Ritchie. Justin Church gets it over to Timmy Ritchie. And now Joe Barquero bringing this one in here. Joe Barquero. And he loses that puck there as this one's picked off. Kyle Lappy there inside WQPL's own zone there. Play this one away. Battle for it here. As Governor Livingston brings it right back in here with a shot there, and they send that one wide. It was a wide open net too. Matt Montino was far out of his net there, and WPL just lucked out there because that was a goal if he hit that shot. So WPL needs to find some way to get themselves in it here as they're getting outworked by Governor Livingston here in every category. They're lucky it's just a one-goal game as Matt Montino makes another glove save. So defensive zone draw coming up. And WQPL wins the faceoff here as Max Steve brings this one in here. And now Steven Giancarelli here at the corners. WQPL looks set up here. Max Steve with a shot there. Save. And the rebound squeaks by. And they score! WMPQPL ties it up at 3. A huge goal here with 3:09 in the second. That's one way to respond there. And we're now back even. Jack Murphy gets WMPQPL back even here at 3. And Steven Giancarelli will pick up the assist on this Jack Murphy goal. But now Governor Livingston trying to bring this one back in here as they try to respond here to retake the lead. Down for here, this puck's loose, and a shot here, and a glove save made by Matt Montina. Things start to get a little chippy here. Michael Watt starting to get in it there with Jake Vandenberg. And the officials there are just watching that happen and trying to break it up. They were just letting them shove each other there. I'm not sure what's behind that. But they'll calm down there and we'll have a defensive zone face-off. WMPQPL tries to get this one out here, and they skated out here. There was Joe Barricaro on it. Joe Barricaro bringing it in here at the side. Tries to get a pass there, but it's broken up and turned over here to Governor Livingston as Michael Watt there gets burnt. And now a chance here for Governor Livingston, and they send it wide. It was a 2-0, and they're not able to cash in. No, lucky break there for WMPQPL. Just caught lacking once again. 2:10 to go in this second. WMPQPL definitely needs this long intermission here as they got to recoup here as they have been outplayed here in this game. But, of course, some good goals here. We're able to keep them in it here from any chance they've been able to generate. But Governor Livingston still working with this one here, but this puck is taken out here and cleared. So puck inside of Governor Livingston's own zone. They had it, and they'll clear this one away. And now they'll skate this one back into WMPQPL zone end here. Michael Watt there, able to break this one up this time and clear it away. Will this one be enough for an ice? And let's see. No, it won't. So we play on still. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. And that one hits the side of the netting. Looked like a goal, but it wasn't. Timmy Ritchie tries to get the pass there to Sandy Roberts, but not able to get the shot off. He'll dump it in here. Governor Livingston will backhand and clear this one out. And now skiing this one in is number 17, Alex Pater here with a shot. And Governor Livingston scores, and it's back to being a one-goal game with Governor Livingston on top at 4-3. With 47.4 to go. WMPQPL has not really played up to their level this game, as they're caught again here on a rush. So the goal is going to go to Ryan Skodorzak, and the assist will go to Alex Pater. So Pater brought that one in, and he got that nice pass there for that goal. It's now 4-3. Governor Livingston back with the lead, and WQPL trailing once again with 27 to go here. Chris Cortalo here at the side. As this one's cleared away again, and there'll be no ice in. This puck here winds up in the corner of Governor Livingston's own zone. It's WQPL. Maybe we'll try to get one last opportunity here, but Governor Livingston is just going to clear this one away, but it's going to go into the WMPQPL bench. As the clock continues to run there. So it looks like they're going to reset that there, but the shots on goal here, it is 32-14 in favor of Governor Livingston, as, again, they have just been peppering Matt Montino with shots on goal. So the clock will reset to 10 seconds here. And shot here off the draw. And this one hops its way over the net of Jason Washel. And the buzzer will sound here. And that'll do it here. As it starts to get a little chippy here.
By everyone involved.
So again, chippiness continues here in this game a bit, but regardless, we'll be entering our second longer intermission here with WMPQPL trailing by 1 at 4-3. They got a lot of work to do if they want to get themselves back in it here, as they've been outworked heavily. Anyways, we'll be entering our longer intermission here again on TJK Network as the Zamboni will come out and cut the ice. Anyways, my name is Todd Kostak. Once again, we will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK NETWORK as we get ready for the third period momentarily. WMPQPL is currently trailing by 1 goal with a score of 4-3 against Governor Livingston as they look to claw their way back into here, as they definitely struggled in this game. Just defensively, they haven't been super stellar, and of course, they got some good lucky breaks. Governor Livingston had 2 lucky chances there that just they couldn't finish on, and WMPQPL needs to use that, as just some fuel here and try to find a way to tie this game up here and retake the lead. They have 15 minutes to work with here. It's only a 1-goal game. I got to find out here is Governor Livingston. Even though they're 3-5, they are a good team. WMQPL is definitely playing down to this opponent here. Governor Livingston always has a tougher schedule, or I should say always. They are given always a tough schedule, and they always tend to start slow. Last year they started slow, made it to the state sectional final, just like WMPQPL did. Only difference was it was the South Co-op because that's where they're put in, compared to WMPQPL in the North. But regardless, down by 1 this game, need to find just a goal in some way. And this puck is knocked loose here, out in the neutral zone. Governor Livingston finds it here as they bring this one in. Shot here, and a save made by Matt Montina. The rebound is knocked away and cleared out, but we're going to have an icing. So, defensive zone draw coming up here once again. WMPQPL's offense needs to get going too here. They're being outshot 37-18. And you need to find something out here when it comes to offense. Governor Livingston has been able to shut down the offense here and also just control this game overall. Just got to find a way as Matt Montina will cover up another puck here. Face off won by WMPQPL as they bring this one around the boards here and try to get a long pass out here to Timmy Ritchie, but it's broken up. Jack Strines fans on the dumping attempt there, and Governor Livingston will get it back here as they will send it back into WMPQPL's own end. Battle for here at the corner. And this one's brought around behind the net in front, and this one is sticked away out to the neutral zone. Now, Joe Bearcaro bringing it in here for WMPQPL with a shot here, and that one is wide. It hits the glass. Max D flutters a shot there, and that one will make its way to Jason Washto. He'll cover it up. So an offensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Every chance here is big. Battle for it out the draw here with a shot. And a save made by Jason Washto. Let's keep generating shots and chances here. Put on pressure. So another draw coming up here in the O-Zone for WMPQPL. As this one is brought around the boards here. Sandier Burst picks up on it here. Gets it over to Max D. Shot here from the side is sticked away by Jason Washto. And Governor Livingston will get it out here. And it'll be a 2-on-2. And WPPL skaters will get back on time here. Chance here for Governor Livingston, but that one's broken up there. But Governor Livingston still has it as they look to set up here. Brought around here with a backhander. Save made by Matt Montina as he's able to get his pad there right at the post. Banked off the boards. Governor Livingston looks to keep it in here. Puck here at the corner. And Max D able to steal this one away. Bank it off the boards. And this one does get out. Kyle Lapiana here. We'll give it over to Max D. And now this puck is out in the neutral zone. Jack Shines will play that one away there as this one's kept in the neutral zone. And this one will be dumped in here by Kyle Lappy as Jason Washoe will have to make a save there as that one made its way to him. Governor Livingston clears it out back to center ice. WMPQPL having to get back in their D zone here as Governor Livingston will dump it in. Puck here at the corner. Governor Livingston able to keep it in here at the point with a shot. It's blocked. And this one will be banked off the glass here as Timmy Richard tries to hustle to this puck here. But Governor Livingston will get to it first here, and it's going to be an icing. So, D-zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Face-off won by Governor Livingston here. Shot here is blocked. It made its way in front of the net of Matt Montina, but it was kept away there as this one is brought in here. And the net comes to slide. Just WQPL skated in here off the rush. And looks like we'll just have a offensive zone draw coming up here. Face-off won by Governor Livingston as they bring this one around their own net in the zone. And they'll skate this one out here. Broken up there by Michael Watt. And Governor Livingston on a second try will get the dump in here. Now Montino settles it behind the net there. Plays it over to Justin Church at the side. Trying to battle for it there, but Governor Livingston able to hold on to it. And this puck does make its way out here. Justin Church is knocked over there, but we got no call. Puck brought back in here to the WMPQPL zone as Brandon Klein leaves it there at the corner there from Michael Watt. There's trouble clearing that one there. Another try there by Governor Livingston. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound also stopped. And now Timmy Ritchie had it there for a second, but Governor Livingston able to knock that one away. Foul for it here. As Governor Livingston brings it back in here. Kyle Avi tries to get the clear there, but it was blocked. But another try there. They get the pass here. And now Timmy Ritchie brings it in here with a shot. Save made by Jason Washell. And Governor Livingston will clear it away here. And we will get an icing. And a face-off will happen here inside the Governor Livingston zone. Governor Livingston with 40 shots on goal. Compared to WMPQPL's 23. Now Montina technically has a 900 save percentage, stopping 36 out of 40 shots. Face off won by Governor Livingston. They get it out here at center ice here. Jack Murphy on it here. And now Max D trying to battle for that puck there. This one knocks its way to the corner. Jack Shines there having trouble with it. Shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. Rebound. And what a save by Matt Montina. Oh my goodness. Kept this game within one goal right on that save right there. And we're going to have another icing on WMPQPL. Face off here about this side. Governor Livingston looking to keep it in again. And 9:13 to go here in the third period. Plenty of time still, but WMPQPL needs to generate some offensive zone tries. But they've been stuck in their own D zone. And this one's cleared away, but it stays in right at the blue line as Governor Livingston gets a shot here, deflected, and that one is saved by Matt Montina. And now Sam DiRobertis trying to hustle to this one here as he skates this one in. Puck brought around here to the corner. And Sam DiRobertis loses his footing there as Governor Livingston picks up the puck again. So Governor Livingston will dump it in here. Puck here behind the net of Matt Montina. Max D trying to battle for here. And this one's brought around here to Jake Vandenberg. And this one will be taken out here to center ice. Governor Livingston will send it back in. Now, Governor Livingston with it again in WMPQPL's own end as they look to set up. And this one is stolen here by Joe Barcaro. We got a 2-on-2 here as WMPQPL tries to beat the rush here. Joe Barcaro getting in front there and a save made by Jason Washtel. And Governor Livingston will clear this one away. We'll get another ice in here. And we're going to have an offensive zone draw. WMPQPL has gotten some good chances off the rush, but haven't found a way to beat Jason Watchtail, the Governor Livingston goaltender, who has played a sharp game. And same for Matt Montina, despite some of the defensive mishaps that have happened in this game. Again, Matt Montina, well, above a 900 save percentage, with 4 goals on 44 shots. That's plenty for 90%. For here at the corner. Inside WMQPL's D zone. They'll bank it off the boards here. And this puck will make its way to Joe Barcaro, who loses it here in the neutral zone. Shot here, save made by Matt Montina as Governor Livingston brought that one in. This one will be banked off the boards and cleared away. And we will not get an ice in this time. And we'll play on here as WMQPL will try to force a turnover here. Keep the puck inside of the Governor Livingston zone, but they have it. Governor Livingston looking to get it out here. It's kept in by Timmy Ritchie. And as Governor Livingston brings this one around the boards here, this will make this way to Kyle Appy here. He keeps it in right at the blue line. Puck has been bouncing around all over the place. And now Timmy Ritchie back with it again here. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. Save made by Jason Watchtail. WMPQPL getting some chances now as the time continues to tick down here in this third period. Puck brought around here to the side. Governor Livingston gets it here as they dump it in. Trying to center one there, Governor Livingston, but no one was there as this one will creep its way out of the WMPQPL zone. So Governor Livingston with the tag back up and re-enter on sides, but Jake Vandenberg not able to get the clear here as this one is at the corner here. Sent across here, Governor Livingston with a one-timer here. Save made by Matt Montiel. The rebound! And this one goes up and out of play. It's crunch time here as we reach 5:37 here in this third period. WMPQPL still looking for the lucrative tying goal here. They got some good chances here in this third period. But still looking for here. Shot here off the draw. Save made by Matt Montina. And the rebound. They will score. And it's now 5-3. Governor Livingston as WQPL is down by 2 now. Not a good night here for WMPQPL. Now down by 2 with 5:33 to go. They're going to have to figure something out here. Max D knocked over there. And we're going to have a penalty, it looks like. Yep, we're going to have a penalty here. It's going to be on Governor Livingston. WMPQPL needs to cash in on this power play. That's a must. As it's starting to get a little bit short here on time. They need to cash in on this one here to make it within one and then try to figure out a way to even it up at 5. It's been a rough night here for WMPQPL when it comes to just defensive play. So WMPQPL here. A shot here by Joe Barcaro. And a save made by Jason Watchtail. Face off one by WMPQPL here at the side. Puck taking a bounce there. Finds its way to Joe Barcaro. Timmy Richard here at the point with a shot. Save made. The rebound. And it's no goal. Let's see if we can take a look at the replay there and see what happened there. The net came dislodged. Let's see. Yeah. Doesn't look like it will be a goal. It may have been interference here, but Governor Livingston's going to get another penalty. So we're going to have a 5-on-3, it looks like. So WMQPL has a really good chance here to try to get 2 goals here. So unfortunately, that goal won't count. But there was a penalty. So, that wasn't a goal. They get a 2-man advantage out of this. So 5-on-3 coming up here. Big chance here for WMPQPL here. With 5:05 to go. Plenty of time in the third period. And, of course, a minute and 39 with this 2-man advantage here. So let's see what they can do here. Out for here. Governor Livingston will get this one here and clear this one away. Max Diana here. And this one will make its way to Matt Montina. He'll play it away to Timmy Ritchie. And now Joe Barcaro bringing this one in here. Joe Barcaro with a shot. Save made by Jason Watchtail. This one gets out here. 1 minute to go here on this 2-man advantage. Max D's pass there was deflected by the stick of a Governor Livingston defender, but the pass is still good as WQBL gets in and sets up. Timmy Ritchie with a shot here, blocked. Foul for here, Timmy Ritchie crunched there at the boards there. And now Joe Barcaro bringing it in here. Joe Barcaro loses the puck there. Governor Livingston will clear this one into their own bench.
On white? Yes, it was.
So 27 seconds here with this 5-on-3. And we're going to get a timeout here. We'll see you the timeout's on. I'm not sure who called it. I believe maybe WMPQPL did. Now, they haven't been able to really set up here on this power play. And especially on this 2-man advantage, 5-on-3 power play. So 30-second timeout here. As WMPQPL tries to figure things out. They need to cash in here on the 5-on-3 so they can still have some power play time to try to maybe tie it up. But even just getting one would be huge. But they need to get something going here. They have 3:54 to work with in the third period on top of that. So, again, still plenty of time if you're able to get this within one goal. But it makes it a lot harder if it's still a 5-3 Governor Livingston lead. Serios, we come out of the timeout here. An offensive zone draw coming up here for WMPQPL. Governor Livingston's PK has been pretty solid. They gave up that one power play goal, but they also had a shorthanded goal as well. Because GL wins his faceoff here. But this one's brought to the side. As WMPQPL holds in here. Timmy Ritchie on it here. Timmy Ritchie to Joe Barcaro. With a shot here. And that one is stopped. So an offensive zone draw coming up once again.
Help!
Foul for here off the draw. Puck here at the corner, 2 seconds to go. And we're going to have this one come into the bench here for Governor Livingston. It got cleared in the bench again. 1 second to go here on this 5-on-3. And that's going to do it here as it's now to a normal power play with 19 seconds to go. Governor Livingston still bound for here, but this puck is kept in here by WMPQPL as they look to set up here. 10 seconds to go on just this remaining power play here. Puck here behind the net here. We're going to set up something in front there, but this puck will be behind the net here, and that'll do it here as WMPQPL falls shy here on this power play. And even on this two-man advantage, they're not able to get anything going here. Still got time, though, to try to get 2 quick goals, but it's going to be a lot harder now. That was their chance, unfortunately. And it's now a lot harder. So 2:42 to go here in the third. It's crunch time here. Let's keep an eye on Matt Montina. See if he leaves the net early to put out an extra skater. And Max D not able to keep this one in here. Now Governor Livingston pickpockets that one there and brings this one in. And they're going to be offsides. So Governor Livingston tagged offsides there. And the faceoff will come to the blue line right outside the WMPQPL D zone. So, crunch time, big time here, ladies and gentlemen. As this puck is brought around here, behind the net. Now here at the corner. Inside WMPQPL zone here. 2:04 to go here. Now Montina will keep an eye on him for you as we reach under 2 minutes here. As WMPQPL brings this one in here. Puck here at the side. This one will be cleared away here, and it will not be enough for an ice in as puck settles to the corner here. And this puck will go into the benches here out of play. So WMPQPL looking for the tying goal right here. As they need a chance here, but Governor Livingston has held on to this puck here and brought this one in here. WMPQPL trying to get a pass there, but that one's broken up. 1:05 to go. As Governor Livingston dumps it in here. So 1 minute to go. WMPQPL needs to get going here. Long pass out to Timmy Ritchie, but Governor Livingston gets to it here. Governor Livingston within their own zone here, just playing keep away at this point. They have a 2-goal lead. And Timmy Ritchie's on it here. We're keeping an eye on Matt Montina for you guys. Brandon Klein sends it across here. But Governor Livingston back with it again here. As they send it back into WMPQPL's own zone here. They have been not able to get Matt Montina out of the net for the extra attacker. And shot here by Joe Barcaro. Pad save with 10 seconds to go by Jason Wachtel. And just a brutal one here for WMPQPL. Did not come strong tonight here. This one's definitely going to sting as the clock runs out here. And I'll do it as Governor Livingston defeats WMPQPL with a final score of 5-3. Just an unfortunate, just not great night here by WMPQPL, especially when it comes to defensive mishaps and stuff like that. And WMPQPL will drop down to a 6-5-0 record on the season, and Governor Livingston will jump up to a 4-5-0 record on the season. But just overall, just not a great game here for WMPQPL. They're definitely going to look to try to bounce back in this one on Sunday when they will take on the PCTI Bulldogs. It'll be a rematch from 2 weeks ago. So anyways, that'll do it here on the TJK Network radio station. The recording will come out within 1 to 2 days. The quickest ETA will be overnight. But again, just a rough one here for WMPQPL. Anyways, your final score, Governor Livingston 5, WMPQPL 3. Your shots on goal, Governor Livingston outshot WMPQPL 57-35. So just absolute domination by Governor Livingston with the shots department and, of course, offensive zone time. Anyways, once again, WMPQPL drops to 6-5-0, and for Governor Livingston, they'll jump up to 4-5-0. My name is Todd Kostak here at the Icefeld Arena. We hope you guys enjoyed this radio broadcast. Again, the recording will come out as soon as possible. We will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Peace out.